the tie, 2-2, 1-0. Atletico Madrid lead inside 30 seconds. We'll get the right amount of seconds. Can you believe it? Real Madrid haven't, I don't even know had a touch. They had one touch of the ball, and they're picking it out already. It's with Tchouaméni. How will the European champions respond? Mendy. And now to Asensio. So just wiped out completely that start. That advantage that Real Madrid had. We're back to square one. The first leg's put in the bin. Here is Vinicius Jr. They're winless in 4 Madrid derbies. Atletico Madrid, and Vinicius tries to go around the defender. It's cleared away, falls away to Antoine Griezmann. That's heavy from Mendy. The last 10 matches have seen so many goals for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. They've won 4, drawn 4 and lost 2. It's Gallagher's first goal in the Champions League for Atletico Madrid. Well, just what the doctor ordered for. Diego Simeone, black jacket, arms crossed, barking orders in his technical area. Ancelotti has his hands in his pockets, the Real Madrid manager. It was a sloppy goal. Atletico Madrid crafted it, played the ball on that right hand side, and it was so good from Ronaldo. Swung that in, and then Simeone played the dummy. It's still with Real Madrid now. Inside the half, Madrid gave the ball through Luka Modric. Modric looking towards Mbappe. Mbappe lays it back now to Griezmann. Griezmann back well with the red and white shirt of Atletico Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid in their all-white kit on enemy territory. It's with Longley. Longley now to Llorente. Just what Atletico Madrid would have wanted. Here's Longley inside the penalty area. Lays this back to his goalkeeper. It's under pressure, Black, and with Vinicius Jr. breathing down his neck, he had to kick the ball out of play. It's smart play, quick aggression from Vinicius Jr. pressing Atletico Madrid all the way from their goal line. And in the 6-yard box, wearing all black, Jan Oblak has to clear it away. So Luka Modric to take this corner near side. It's the first set piece of the evening. Can Real Madrid make it count? So he throws his left hand out, right footed, puts the ball in. It's cleared away by Atletico Madrid. I think there's a foul via a is that Real Madrid player or an Atleti player? There is a little bit of arguments amongst the players. There's been a goal at the Emirates. Arsenal have taken the lead on the night, and they've extended their advantage to 7 in the tie. The lead by 8-1. So Mbappe pushed down. Good in the replay now. He pushed down Giuliani Simeone. The ball's whipped in for the corner, headed away by Atletico Madrid. Take 2. Same result. Comes back to Luka Modric near the left-hand touchline. Pulls this back now to Fernando Mendy. Mendy goes now to Rodrigo. It's Zinchenko with the goal for Arsenal. It's with Jude Bellingham. To Modric, and Real Madrid came here early in the season. Really good form. And then they were going to win this game by 2-1. All the way to a late goal by Angel Correa. Cancelled that out to make it 2-2. Real Madrid have often struggled here over the years. The draws enough though to take them through. At the moment they're losing on the night, and they're drawing on the tie. The European champions. It's now with Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni in the centre circle for Real Madrid. Real Madrid with the ball down the left. Vinicius found it to Mendy. Cleared away and cut out there by Llorente. Llorente giving the ball now into the middle to Depay. Depay now floats it to Barrios. Barrios now gliding and running in towards Madrid territory. He finds the ball to Griezmann. Griezmann slips vitally, but he's able to keep hold of it, give it back to an Atleti player. Ball's gone all the way down the field, and it's comfortable now for that to be gathered by Courtois. It's Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0, Aston Villa 0, Club Brugge 0, and Arsenal 1, PSV That is the scores across Europe. Only 3 games tonight. Lille losing to Dortmund in the early kickoff in the second leg of the last 16. Of course, the draw's already set for the quarterfinals. So Dortmund will take on Barcelona. It will be the quarterfinal, top of that section of the draw. Inter against Bayern. And the winners of that will face the winners of either Barcelona or Dortmund. So we have a closer view of how the final will be set up. But here, we still have to find out who Arsenal will be playing, Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. It's out with Real Madrid inside Atleti's half. It's flown to the beautifully to the left-hand side by Tchouaméni. It's brought down by Vinicius Jr. Has a shot. It's blocked well by Jimenez. And Real Madrid will feel like they were behind even before they got started. Perfect start for Atletico Madrid inside the first 30 seconds. But they've had a flurry of corners, Real, and they're looking to have another corner here inside the near side, I should say, and looking to swing that ball inside Atleti's penalty area. Not even played 10 minutes yet, but so much has happened. And this wonderful stadium, man, ballistic inside the first minute. Short corner this time, taken by Modric, gets the ball back, first time whipped in, Black punches out instead of gathering. It's now with Julian Alvarez, and Mbappe's there now. We don't see many touches from the Frenchman. Mbappe missed the derby in the league here, so it's the first time he's come as a Madrid player to play at the Metropolitano. He was injured at the time. Jude Bellingham played as the striker in that game. It's back with Courtois, blue jersey for him, the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Could he have done better for the goal? I think it was really good instinctive work by Gallagher inside the 6-yard box to pounce on it. It was all a bit scruffy between Rudiger and Asensio and Valverde. Ball's now with Real Madrid down the left side. Modric has it, gives it now to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni in the centre circle, gives it to the legend that is Modric, but it's now floated towards Rodrigo. Rodrigo keeping his place on that right hand side. Jude Bellingham a bit deeper. He has the ball now. Bellingham gives the ball now to Rodrigo, 30 yards away from the penalty area. Now there's a lot more possession now for Real Madrid. Rodrigo goes past 2, goes past another one. He's floating down that right side of Brazilian. It's excellent defending from Atletico Madrid. They'll say, hey, you can go past 1, you can even go past 2, but you're not getting into our penalty area. As the ball's given away though by the hosts, and they're giving it to Vinicius Jr. down the left hand side as the boos are being paraded across the Metropolitano when he gets on the ball. The Paul keeping his eye on it. It was Antoine Griezmann who gave the ball away. He slipped a few times. Antoine Griezmann, experienced forward for Atletico Madrid. Played for Barcelona, of course. Went back to Atletico Madrid's second spell. Here's Rodrigo down on the right hand side for Real Madrid as Atletico get into that deep line defending, the real sort of, camping of their own penalty area. Stuff that Simeone has instilled in them. But they have the advantage here. They have a goal. And it's the first time they have, they were never ahead last week. They got the level up through Julian Alvarez. And it was a good goal from Brahim Diaz. He's on the bench for Real Madrid. Here's Bellingham now, puts it up 30 yards away, gives the ball to Mbappe. Now back to Bellingham. Bellingham now on towards Tchouaméni to Valverde. Valverde stepping in for that right back position. Of course, Real Madrid missing centre backs. Alaba and Alaba's on the bench rather, but missing Militao. It's now with Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe now to Vinicius Jr. Plays it now towards Mbappe, 30 yards away from the penalty area. Lays it back to Tchouaméni. Swings this down to the right with Valverde. It's Valverde now. A bit of space now for Rodrigo. He's up against Ronaldo. What was Ronaldo doing there to bring that ball in? Should have been the Rente side. He's on the left side. That's how early the goal came. We had players not even in the right position, just following the ball. And the ball still just outside Atleti's penalty box. It's good possession this from Real Madrid, keeping the pressure up, trying to take the sting out of the game. It's with Vinicius Jr. who's trying to float that back to the right hand side. There's a slight touch from Julian Alvarez, but it's back with the white shirt, looking to penetrate the penalty area that is Atleti's. It's now with Modric, just like right hand side of the D, gives it towards Vinicius Jr. Now back the left hand side to Mendy. 1-0 Atleti lead, 2-2 on the in the night. 1-0 on the night, 2-2 across the tie. We're heading to extra time. Long way to go, of course, but if this was to stay the same after 90, it would be extra time. It's down the right-hand side. Bellingham plays this down towards Vinicius Jr. Good first touch. Back to Bellingham. Bellingham back to Mendy. Mendy now to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni looking back towards Ferdinand Mendy. And, that's a little bit of a incident there where I got me wincing because Atletico player carries on his sliding tackle and bumped into Carlo Ancelotti, of course. His playing days are long gone. The fantastic, legendary coach. Just getting a replay of the goal. It's a really smart flick by Simeone. It's Valverde who's carry on the run for Gallagher, and he's just got it, goal side Gallagher. Instinctive finish to fire it past Courtois, and it's the difference on the night. But we're level through that goal. We're back on up and running here through Eledi down the right side. Now through Llorente finding Griezmann. Griezmann trying to poke that ball forward. He does. Referee says play on. They're not happy with that. The crowd here on the halfway line. Looked like Griezmann was fouled. There goes Simeone. Both hands in the air, pleading with the referee to give his side a free kick. But it's Real with the ball through Rodrigo. Down the right, Valverde and Rodrigo. Red boots for Valverde. And that will be a throw-in to Real Madrid down that right-hand side. A South American connection down that right. Brazilian and Uruguayan. With Rodrigo the Brazilian, Valverde the Uruguayan. It's with Mendy now for Real Madrid. Down the left-hand side. They're moving the ball from right to left really quickly. Real Madrid just trying to shift this stubborn Eledi defence. It's still with Vinicius Jr. He comes for the touchline, tries to go around the player. He can't. It's now with De Paul. Great work from De Paul, but he will have to run that ball out of play. He run out of real idea. And, a few debates from a Premier League English point of view. If you're an Arsenal fan, you may have your preference who you would like to face in the quarterfinals. It could be Real or Atletico Madrid, but they'll both cause problems. They'll both will cause problems to Arsenal. Arsenal, of course, will thought to have a good opportunity if it's not the European champions, Real, but Atletico Madrid are no mugs. They're going to make it hard tonight for Real. They're going to make it difficult. When the draw was made, we all looked at this second leg and thought, oof, this at the Metropolitano, it was going to be hard for Real. Real had to go into this game with an advantage. That was wiped out within 30 seconds. It's going to be a tight one. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, in the 21st century, that's what it's been about. It's been tight, especially when Diego Simeone's been managing this football club. Real have had the ball for the last couple of minutes. They just passed it inside Atletico Madrid's half. No goalmouth action for them. They haven't really made Oblak work so far. In truth, either Atletico Madrid worked Courtois, but they have the goal. It's brought this tie level. Down the right hand side is Valverde for Real Madrid. Valverde now to Modric. Modric just gliding forward, 15 yards away from penalty, and right off that D. Throw down to Mbappe. Mbappe back now to Vinicius Jr. Jr. now. Vinicius Jr. gives the ball to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni to Mendy. Mendy back now towards Rudiger. Rudiger now to Tchouaméni. It's good tackle. This from Conor Gallagher. Good adventure. Can he find a pass over the halfway line to Julian Alvarez? He can. He's up against Asensio. Alvarez driving down the left side. Can he find a ball in? He's checked back. Does pass it. Passes it now to Gallagher. That's an opportunity for Atletico Madrid. That's what they've got to do tonight. Atleti, when they're in that rigid shape, they're in that disciplined, 2 banks of 5 effectively. When they do spring and win the ball, they need to spring fast and be able to attack, because they still have to score goals tonight for them to win in 90 minutes, or to win outside extra time before penalties. Sorry, they've got to get another one, and they'll attack it down the right hand side through Antoine Griezmann. There's been a red card in the game between Aston Villa and Club Brugge. We'll get some details of that. Looks like the visitors are down to 10 players, and Aston Villa have taken a mighty step forward to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. What a job Emery's doing is Atletico Madrid funnel the ball inside Real Madrid's penalty area. It's a comfortable header away by Mendy. De Paul headers this back, cleared away once again by Rudiger this time at the centre of that Real Madrid defence. For the first time in a while, we're seeing Atletico Madrid have some of the ball in Real Madrid territory. It's a nice bit of 1-2 play with Alvarez and Griezmann. Here's De Paul, he's going to go for goal. It's deflected, and Courtois will gather it as it's looped off the side of Mendy. red card there for Club Brugge. Bellum for Real Madrid. Tries to slot this now to Vinicius Junior. That's a wonderful ball from the Englishman. Vinicius Junior can get there. That's excellent. He'll twist and turn. He's up against Llorente. He's trying to find it back to Jude Bellingham, but the ball's there to clear it. Here's Modric on that right side. Rodrigo leaves it. Low cross in. And it's a good defensive clearance from Jimenez, but he concedes a corner. This comes from that far side. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0. On the night, 2-2 overall. And really good, slick play from Real Madrid. Started from Jude Bellingham, pinpoint ball, round Llorente to Vinicius Junior, who did well to keep hold of it. And Real Madrid have their third corner of the game. It's going to come from that far side. The first two have been down the near side. And this Madrid derby, Champions League last 16. Listen to Flash Score. This is the game of the round. This is the tie of the last 16. This ball whipped into the middle, cleared away by Atletico Madrid. It's pushed right back into the penalty area, but the red shirts get it away. And a former Spurs player has given PSV parity in their second leg over Arsenal. It's Ivan Perisic with the goal. Arsenal 1, PSV 1. That tie is done. It's now 8-2 on Angry. I won't remind Arsenal fans of 8-2. That scoreline, I'm sure they'll be quickly want to get another one to not put it on 8-2. Griezmann now to Alvarez. Griezmann now to Barrios. Barrios towards Llorente. Llorente for Atletico Madrid. This is a game that's finally poised in before kickoff. But that early goal has put us in this position. Oh, it's a lovely play. Barrios low ball in, looking towards Griezmann, cleared away by Real instinctively by Asensio. It's now back low with Aleti, down the right through Llorente, midway through Real Madrid's half. He's twisting and turning. Mendy looked at the ball, kept the ball and won the ball. It's now with Jude Bellingham just in front of Diego Simeone, and he's barking orders there, and it's going to be a throw in to Real Madrid. Big night for Real Madrid, big night for both teams. It's a tough draw for Real Madrid. Real Madrid, of course, coming through the playoffs. Going back to Courtois, now to Asensio. Now we feel to Luka Modric. Lovely work there by Real Madrid. They're building it now through Bellingham. Bellingham now to Asensio. Asensio now to Modric. Lovely. Here is Vinicius Junior in the 20th minute here in the Metropolitano. And Real Madrid are trailing on the night and looking to try and get a shot on target here. He's whipped the ball in. He wants something. He's saying handball potentially. Well, we know European. When it comes to European referees, they're very lenient when it comes to handball. They're very clear. Did strike his hand, you know. It did strike his hand. Was it in the penalty area? Let's see. Did just strike Simeone's hand, the son of Diego Simeone, but the referee has signalled that the VAR team has had a look and there is no issue. It's back now with our black in goal for Atletico Madrid. It's down the right now for Llorente. No goals yet between Villa and Club Brugge, although Brugge are down to 10 players. It's down this left side for Longley. Longley floats down to Baris. Baris now looking towards the ball. Simeone's there. He's floated this now to Griezmann. Griezmann loves the half space. He does it so well. He's got the ball back after he didn't initially get it. It was Julian Alvarez that won it for him. It's now with Simeone. Back to Alvarez. He's going to go for goal. It's going to be ambitious. It's wide. And it stays at Atletico Madrid 1 and Real Madrid. But Antoine Griezmann's created his whole career just that half space of just dropping deep and turning. Wonderful footballer, special skill set, a different breed of a footballer, Griezmann at times. And he can be quiet, but just an example of the quality he has. And the player just had the shot. Julian Alvarez, well, he scored 6 times across Atleti's last 5 Champions League games. And of course, he got the goal for Atletico Madrid in last week's first leg against Real Madrid, of course, in the Santiago Bernabéu. Asensio for Real Madrid outside his own penalty area, about 10 yards away. Gives the ball to Rudiger, and I can't believe we're halfway through the first half. It's really flown by. So Kylian Mbappe's not had a sniff of goal. So many match winners for Real Madrid. That's really why they're so dominant and where they win so many games in Europe and They know how to soak pressure. They know how to deal with it. When you've got someone like Luka Modric, who's so decorated, had a wonderful career, been part of a team that won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. It's remarkable the quality that Real Madrid do have, even on the bench, but even what we're seeing on the field. But Atleti are not the no mugs, and they're not going to be here and just let Real Madrid come and continue dominating. That's what makes this such a interesting tie, as the ball's swung in by Real Madrid via Asensio, which is headed away comfortably by Atletico Madrid. What Real Madrid don't want is to be stung by a counter-attack from the hosts and be stung and needing the desperate nature trying to get a goal. Because the game's, at the moment it's balanced. We're heading into extra time. We don't get a goal. If it ends 1-0, going straight to penalties. After, of course, the 120 minutes, I should say. We get an extra half an hour at the end of this game. But it's going to be a long game. It's a chess game. And Real Madrid know that when they come here. They don't need to win. They can have a draw. It's so important for them to get that victory. That's why many were surprised yesterday that Liverpool lost, because Liverpool having that advantage over PSG, expected Liverpool to score on the night. They're not scoring, and PSG getting the goal, and led to the penalty shootout with Liverpool being eliminated. It's now with Longley outside the penalty area for his side, Atletico Madrid, giving the ball to Jimenez. I cited that PSG Liverpool game because this game and Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, the only games across the 8 we had that was done by a single goal. Yes, Barcelona and Benfica 1-0, but Barcelona huge favourites again, and Dortmund 0 where they were tied. So these two are really the ties of the round, and one, but they were finally poised into the second leg, as Vinicius Junior has got a free kick after he was brought down by Barrios. So all this play inside Atletico Madrid's half. It's now down the right for Real through Rodrigo. It's a nice little low ball to Mbappe. Mbappe trying to turn this to G. Bernabéu. He's prodded this to the left. He can to Mendy. Mendy starts to the right hand side. It's this down ball to Rodrigo. It's now with Mendy. Mendy now looking towards Camavinga. De Paul. Let's go Madrid having the ball through Gallagher on that left hand side. It's interesting that Ronaldo and Gallagher actually moved into that right hand side position, so advanced in the penalty area for the goal inside the first minute, but they're playing left back and left mid, as Rodrigo's just fouled Conor Gallagher. Of course, big week of European action across the Flash Score app and browser. If you do have the app, do continue to interact with it, keep up to date with all the goals, all the news stories, have your notifications on for all the clubs that you follow, all the leagues that you follow. If you are listening on the browser, you can download the Flash Score app. As Julian Alvarez dives into the penalty box, Courtois punches away. It comes down into the penalty now. Back to De Paul, and his effort is blocked comfortably by Mendy. But that was a chance for Atletico Madrid, a real chance. Bundling into the penalty area and letting fly. Julian Alvarez, who has scored 6 in 5 Champions League games, looking to make it 7 in 6. But Courtois was there to beat it away with his right palm. And Real Madrid survive that attack. It's a shot on target, though, for the home team. But yeah, big night of European action tomorrow in the Europa League. Spurs trailing AZ Alkmaar, travelling to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You can listen to audio commentary with that game, of course. Spurs looking it's their only chance of silverware, of course, this season, but also to keep their season alive against AZ tomorrow. And the same for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. Big night for the team from Old Trafford, who've making a lot of noise this week. New stadium, Jim doing a few interviews. I'm sure you've kept up to it with the Flash Score News. Both commentaries, live audio commentaries tomorrow of Spurs against AZ Alkmaar, Manchester United against Real Sociedad. There is Rangers against Fenerbahce. Also, Rangers beating Fenerbahce for 3-1. You can listen to audio commentary on that one as Rodrigo is down this right side for Real Madrid. He's just trying to launch the ball forward. He tries to play that long, looking towards Vinicius Junior. But with Atletico Madrid, who have had a response for everything that Real Madrid have been able to throw to them at the moment. Here's Rodrigo. Plays it now to Tchouaméni. Simeone. He takes a few yards now, puts the ball on the left side to Mendy. Mendy now to Simeone. Simeone angles the ball to the right. Can now see Valverde. Back to Mendy. I think from a Real Madrid point of view, of course, the first disappointment is conceding so early. That would have been spoken about between them as a group of players and, of course, the management team. But they haven't tested Oblak. Did that so many times in the first leg. Can they test it from this position? It's now with Luka Modric inside the penalty area. He lofts this to Valverde, low ball in, but met once again by Jimenez, and he's able to just clear it away. Back now, the white shirts have it, trying to attack the penalty area. Here's Modric, puts this towards Mbappe. He's brought down. He will get a corner for his troubles. Kylian Mbappe. It's another corner for Real. So Modric gliding this in right-footed, and it came off Jimenez. And I mean, Mbappe's holding his head, but he's not going to get anything, Kylian. I'm sure he was an interested viewer last night with his former club beating Liverpool. And see Luis Enrique. They are on the same side of the draw, aren't they? Real Madrid and PSG. And we got a nice storyline building for the semi-final. Atletico Madrid and Arsenal have something to say about that. And of course, Aston Villa. It's with Rodrigo, low shot goes in, and we have a shot on target via Real Madrid. It's comfortable for Oblak, really, really easy. Nothing like the goal he scored last week to kick off this tie. Championship action also taking place tonight. You can keep up to date with about 5 commentaries, including the league leaders, Leeds, who are leading at the moment against Millwall 1-0. It's with Simeone. Simeone now for Atletico Madrid. Puts the ball in the middle to DePaul inside his own half. He checks his back, looking towards Jimenez. Jimenez giving the ball away, and Madrid now with it back. That's Real Madrid through Vinicius Jr. And it's pushed down. He is by Julian Alvarez. There's a lot of rotation in that front six, I have to say. I'm seeing Alvarez sometimes at right back. I'm seeing Alvarez at left back now. He's in the centre. He's just brought down Simeone. I've seen Gallagher, score a goal from a right mid position, from a right central 6-yard box. And he's playing left mid. There is that fluidity as DePaul and Jude Bellingham having a conversation. The thing about Real Madrid as well, though, they're fantastic footballers. One of the best players in the planet. Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. Doesn't get quite high. Doesn't get much higher than that when it comes to calibre of footballers and their quality, but you can rile them and you can rattle them. And Atletico Madrid know that. And there's just a few exchanges between Vinicius Jr. there, Atletico player, and there was also a few conversations with Jude Bellingham, with DePaul. Just need to keep their temperament, just well. Here's Mendy, which is now looking back towards Jude Bellingham. It's gathered by Oblak. Let's see if it through Gallagher. Again, the left touchline. Back now to Oblak. Oblak floating this towards the left side. It's a good head down by Alvarez. Behind the ball now to Griezmann. It's a good interception. Bit of time there for Courtois. Now to Mbappe. Trying to keep it and he can't. Alvarez, they paid big money for it. Atletico Madrid in the summer, getting him away from Manchester City. Well, Simeone is barking orders to his team and giving the ball away. And here's Bellingham looking now towards Vinicius Jr. He's asking a lot for him, and it will be a goal kick. Clever defending from Llorente. Low socks for Llorente, no high. It's low socks, and as he comes to clear the ball, hitting the shins of Vinicius Jr. So 1-1 between Arsenal and PSV, but that tie is done. It's still 0-0 on the night between Villa and Club Brugge. Villa leading by 3-1. Bennett to the ball up, through Atletico Madrid's half. There's Mbappe now to Rodrigo. Valverde's there, Mbappe back to Rodrigo, but it's intercepted by Barrios. Crunching challenge by Modric, and he can find an Atleti player. Nailed it. Support a long leg. Gallagher managed to win it. So back with Asensio. Alvarez. So with over the halfway line, De Paul. Straight the ball to Griezmann. Alvarez outside the penalty area. Gives the ball to Griezmann. De Paul. Ball to Griezmann. And to Gallagher. So a free kick to Atletico Madrid. It's Kylian Mbappe who's the player that's fouled. Was it Griezmann and Vinicius Junior rather? They're both going quite close, the Frenchman on to the Brazilian, quite smart. He kind of kicked the back of Vinicius Junior, but because he was in control of the ball, it seemed there was a decision that was made. So Atletico Madrid have the free kick. It's a real central position. Taken short, play down the right to Llorente. He's going to whip this in low, and Mendy has to kick it away where the Atletico Madrid ultras are situated, all wearing in black behind that goal. They got this game suspended. Sorry, well, not suspended, but it was. The play was suspended. The game continued back when they played early in the season. It's Griezmann to take this corner down this near side. First for Atleti in this game. It puts into a really good area. Hit away by Real Madrid in the 6-yard box. Back to Griezmann in the penalty area. Can he find a red shirt? Courtois beats it away. And the pressure is still on Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid trying to win another corner. Mendy clears. Back to Bennett. Whipped back in. Headed away by Mbappe of all people. And they have to go back to their goalkeeper. But there was a moment there when Llorente was able to push the ball into the penalty area, and then Griezmann. Real Madrid again susceptible to that cross, that low cross down the right. Cracking game, even game. It's with Julian Alvarez up against Rodrigo and Tchouaméni. And he's found De Paul down the right. Now to Alvarez, poaching the byline. He's in the penalty area. Here's now Simeone. His cross is blocked by Fernando Mendy. That's another corner now for Atletico Madrid. It was Courtois who went down low to clear it away from Griezmann's low cross from that corner. So Griezmann to take it short. Whipped in, header wide. What a chance. And it was long late. It was pinpoint. But he comfortably directed his header left of the penalty areas. We're getting a replay. The director has given us a replay of that Gallagher goal. There's been a goal at the Emirates, and Arsenal have taken the lead. They've retaken the lead. It's Declan Rice following up his goal at Old Trafford with another one. Tonight, Arsenal safely through, and I'd be happy to move that aggregate score to 90 rather than 80 to remind them of the miserable defeat they faced against Manchester United in 2011. I'm sure they're not bothered about that. It's 39% Atletico Madrid possession, 61% Real Madrid. 2 shots attempted by Real Madrid, 1 on target. Compare that to Atletico Madrid's 5-3 on target. See where the difference is at the moment, but I have conceded a free kick. Atletico Madrid, and Mbappe trying to win the ball from deep. It's DePaul, who's really tight to Mbappe's really tight to Jude Bellingham. DePaul, anyone in that facility of Real Madrid's left sort of centre, he's there like a bumblebee on a summer's day, really attacking the flowers. He's just on it. Really, really good play from the Atletico Madrid midfield number 5. It's Modric on the ball. Asensio. And now to Rudiger. Inside the centre circle, black and yellow boots. For Rudiger, gives it to Modric. The armband on his left arm. It's floated towards Mbappe. And Atletico Madrid maybe to give away the corner. Jude Bellingham believes they should have. He was parrying and pressing Longley all the way into the byline. But at the moment, as it stands, it's not going to be anything other than Atletico Madrid expanding. Is that going to be a yellow card? Of course, this is a derby. You're going to see these fouls, and it's a yellow card to a Real Madrid player, Tchouaméni. And Tchouaméni there, fouling Griezmann. Frenchman on Frenchman. Griezmann leading on to the foul. Confirmation if he'll miss the next game, Tchouaméni. I think he's one of those players on a yellow. It's Griezmann though, across the byline. Low ball in, looking towards Alvarez. Cleared away by Real Madrid. Only as far as Simeone. Gianni Simeone. Oh, lovely. Here's Griezmann to Alvarez. Shot saved by Courtois. Going down low. Real Madrid just defending so tentatively. It was so close. Alvarez there. Shot first time. It was just at Courtois. Stays Aleli 0-1. Real Madrid 0. Tchouaméni is... I knew that. Just wanted to confirm. And he will miss the next match. If Real Madrid go through to the quarter-final, he will not be available. It's now with DePaul. DePaul now to Griezmann. Griezmann back to DePaul. First time whipped in. Looks to the far post. It's good. High up. And their header. Is that Jimenez? Yes, it is. He's headed over and wide. So that's now both Atletico Madrid centre-backs been able to get contact in the penalty area when the ball has been whipped in from the flanks, especially from a set piece. Over the halfway line to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni now to Vinicius Junior. That yellow card is the first yellow of the evening, by the way, to Tchouaméni. Mendy. Moving the ball now to Asensio. Valverde. This is Junior. Now back to Valverde. Modric. Now back to Asensio. Bit of time now for Mendy to bring the ball down. He does that inside the centre circle. Rudiger pushed Real Madrid all the way back at Atletico Madrid. It's now with Courtois. With Rudiger. To Asensio. Rodrigo's there. There's Valverde trying to build from this right side. Real Madrid. Modric. They trail through that early Gallagher goal. Mendy. And with Vinicius Junior down this left side. Looking the touchline. There's a crunching challenge there by Griezmann. Mendy. Okay, now towards Rodrigo, who's on this left-hand side. It's really slow, patient play from Real Madrid. Conor Gallagher's opening goal was 27 seconds. is the fastest goal ever scored by an Englishman in the history of the UEFA Champions League. So, a historical opener from Gallagher. From an English point of view, as Bernabéu and Simeone get in each other's way. Simeone and Bernabéu having a little bit of a debate. Was swinging, just they got in each other's way, and it just put. I mean, Jude was in a good position. He came off Simeone, his head up, and looking towards Griezmann. DePaul. Going out towards Gallagher. Towards England's international squad is announced on Friday. Thomas Tuchel. You can read up on that on the Flashsport app on Friday. It's a new section. You'll be able to find out the players that have made Thomas Tuchel's first international list. Here's Griezmann. Griezmann now flicked it down the right to Simeone. Simeone inside the penalty area, back to Griezmann. That's one back by Mbappe. Mbappe trying to roll the defender. He gets the free kick, and he actually is booked. Barrios. Atletico Madrid 1. Real Madrid nil. 2-2. Good work from Mbappe. Uses his body there and just glided to the full, but he's holding his shirt. Valverde for Real Madrid. Modric. Rudiger. Otamendi. Vinicius Junior. That's a Simeone inside the centre circle. Modric. Back to Valverde. Asensio now. Oh, he's played that ball inside the left-hand channel towards Mbappe. He let it run. He's killing Mbappe. Twisting and turning. He puts the ball in the middle, looking towards Jude Bellingham. And that's cleared away. You wonder if they're looking to change tack, and he's not getting much joy down the middle. Killing Mbappe. It's better to put Jude there and maybe change things, bring in a Brahim Diaz. These are the conversations that Carlo Ancelotti probably having with his management team, or even himself. Because at the moment, not getting the best out of that attacking front line. But they do have a corner down this near side. It's Luka Modric to take it. Puts his left hand out as he uses his right foot to in-swing this in. Oblak should get there, and he does. He gathers well. The ball is just outside the 6-yard box, left of the D. And Oblak is already getting a player up and running down this left side in Simeone. And that will be a corner kick for Atletico Madrid, and they're pumping the crowd up. They've gone from one end to another. Atletico Madrid, good quick play from Oblak. Throwing it long towards, was that Ronaldo? It looked like it was Simeone. Either way, it came off Rodrigo, and due to that, well, he immediately tried to plead that he didn't touch it, but it was clear that he got a touch. And Griezmann and Oblak having a conversation. It was all happening in this tie. Crunch game between the two Madrid sides. Atletico Madrid have the lead in the night, but we're level in the tie. It's whipped in right-footed, headed away by Jude Bellingham. It'll be another corner. Still waiting to get confirmation of how many minutes will be added on back end of this half. I think we're just going to have the 1 minute at the moment. It's going to be whipped in right-footed. Once again, swung in by Gallagher. Goes into the 6-yard box, and that goes all the way wide. And that is the half-time whistle. And a first half that has flown by, but one that has been shaped and was instantly shaped inside the first 30 seconds, 27 seconds in fact. Conor Gallagher scoring the fastest goal in Champions League history from an Englishman. That has put Atletico Madrid level in the tie and head on the night. Real Madrid completely stung, and they haven't really showed any attacking adventure, Real Madrid, but they have a lot of match winners on the field. We know who they are and what they can produce. And Atletico Madrid have the best of the 45 minutes. But a long way to go in this tie. And as it stands, we are level across the two legs. It's 2-2 on aggregate. But Atletico Madrid have this advantage on the night. And we'll be back for the full second half audio commentary of this Madrid derby, the last 16 of the Champions League. Second leg between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. It's Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0. Welcome back to Flash Score for audio commentary of Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid in the last 16. Second leg, the Madrid derby. Atletico Madrid have the advantage on the night. Conor Gallagher getting the goal inside 30 seconds, 27 seconds. Becomes the first Englishman to score in every competition in a Madrid derby. He scored in the Copa del Rey, scored in the Liga, and he's now scored in the Champions League against Real Madrid. There's a few statistics for you. There doesn't seem to be any changes at the start of this half on both sides. I'll give you the rundown of these two teams in a second, but it's Atletico Madrid trying to sting Real Madrid again right at the start of the half as Courtois pushes away a shot that came in from Julian Alvarez. Tap back to Julian Alvarez, now going towards the penalty area. Clipped in. So now with Atletico Madrid still down that right side, Real Madrid have given a free kick away on that far side. So let's have a run down the two teams, starting with the home side in Atletico Madrid. It's a black and goal. Ronaldo, Longley, Jimenez and Llorente the back four. Gallagher, Barrios and De Paul and Simeone the midfield four. Alvarez and Griezmann are the two up front for Atletico Madrid. They're on the attack again, the hosts. Starting these halves really on the front foot. Real Madrid, it's Courtois and goal, Valverde, Asensio, Rodrigo and Mendy the back four. Modric, Tchouaméni and Bellingham the midfield three. Rodrigo and Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Free kick was taken quickly and Courtois actually saved it. It was taken down the right side, but it's been told to retake. So Griezmann is just smiling to the referee. Griezmann in conversation with De Paul. It's taken short again. Here's Griezmann. Down the right side it goes. Looking towards Gallagher. That will be a corner kick. Oh, I don't think we've seen Real Madrid play so poorly this season, let alone in the Champions League. They've had some moments where they haven't been at their best. Anfield, they lost to Liverpool early in this campaign, but Real Madrid have really struggled tonight. It's all been Atleti as they go in down this far side with this corner cleared away by Rodrigo. Well, one team has listened to their manager, the other doesn't seem to have taken in the instructions. There's Florentino Perez, the Real Madrid president, comes onto the Metropolitano screen. You can imagine how he's met by the Atleti supporters. Perez, of course, so influential in his presidency and his control of Real. It's with Real down this left side, inside their own half. We've lost it again. There'll be a throw-in on that far side for Atletico Madrid. As it stands, we're heading to extra time. The score is 2-2 in the ties. They do need a goal. But get towards Mbappe. Well, the second leg of the quarter-final will be played in Madrid. It just depends if it's going to be played in the Estadio Bernabéu or the Metropolitano against Arsenal. First leg will be at the Emirates. So, real opportunity to make it, to progress in the tournament. That's the pathway. Winner will play Arsenal. In the quarter-finals, of course, Arsenal are winning 2-1 against PSV, but they're winning 9-2, of course, in Aguirre. It's ball swung into Mbappe. Back to Barrios. Over to Jimenez. Now behind the left, it goes to Ronaldo. Back now to. He's giving it away back to Real Madrid. So here's Tchouaméni. with Mendy. Mendy now to Rudiger. Rudiger to Mbappe. Mbappe giving the ball now to Asensio. Asensio now to Valverde down the right hand side. Valverde now looking towards Rodrigo. Rodrigo now takes a few touches out. This is Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0 on the night. 2-2 on the tie. Here's Asensio. 30 yards away from the penalty. Right, the D gives the ball to Valverde. Well, Real Madrid can't produce anything poor that we've seen in the first 50 minutes. It's going to be a shot from far, and it is quite poor from Tchouaméni, who's on a yellow card in this game. He'll miss the first leg if Real Madrid go through. And there's a goal for Aston Villa in their game against Club Brugge. It's Marco Asensio who got them the opener in their game last week, and he's put them in front. They're down to 10 players, Club Brugge. It looks like Aston Villa are going to meet PSG in the next round in the quarter-finals. That seems to be a tie that's sorted. Well, we've had goals across the 3 games tonight in the Champions League. Reminder that Dortmund knocked out Lille earlier today, coming from behind on the night to do so. Also, they will take on Barcelona in the quarter-finals. So the draw is starting to take shape. Bayern against Inter Milan, Barcelona against Dortmund, and it looks like it's going to be Aston Villa against Paris Saint-Germain, and Arsenal will face the winner out of these two. This one is tight. It was always going to be close between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. You just have to look at the La Liga table and the form of these two sides. It's now with Modric. Should mention that Aston Villa lead by 4-1 on the tie in that Club Brugge game. It's with Asensio. Wow, her left side. Oh, he slipped. Mendy. He's found the ball now over the right hand side. Now here's Simeone showing so much pace. Simeone approaching the penalty area. He's got 3 to aim for. Check back to the ball. Griezmann tries to hook it, and Lily dipped in. Vulnerability. Mendy slipping and apologising to his teammates. He's saying it was footwear, but Atletico Madrid are on him like a rash. He slipped for like a millisecond, and bang! It was like a trigger. Soon as he slipped, it was only a few moments after that, it was going to be Llorente swinging this ball in towards Griezmann. It's a corner near side for Atletico Madrid. They lead on the night. Julian Alvarez swinging this in right footed, pushes in out, and that will be another corner for Real Madrid. It's Antoine Griezmann to take it. Swung in left footed, was headed away by Bernabéu. It's now floated towards Kylian Mbappe, but that's a long header with depth. It's flicked on, look towards Alvarez inside the penalty area, hooked away by Real Madrid. And that'll be a throw in down the near side, right in front of the Real Madrid technical area where Carlo Ancelotti is operating tonight. Valverde giving the ball towards Rudiger. Rudiger back to his goalkeeper in Courtois, bright blue jersey. Of course, traditional kits, home kits for both sides tonight. Real Madrid in all white and Atletico Madrid in the red and blue striped kit with the blue shorts and red socks. Mbappe floating this to the right, looking towards Rodrigo. Rodrigo lets it run to Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior now to Modric in the half space, 30 yards away from the D. Here's Rodrigo. Gives the ball now to Modric. To Rodrigo on this right. I wonder if Real Madrid looks to the subs bench, what they can bring on. There's Endrick there, there's Brahim Diaz, there's Camavinga. I feel like they do need something, Real Madrid. Another ball floated to the right side. Here is Rodrigo thinking this to the back post, looking towards Jude Bellingham, but cleared away by Atletico Madrid. Valverde back to Mendy, yards away, gives the ball to Rudiger. Really gone out. Give it to Jude Bellingham. This is good pressure from the European champions in Real Madrid against their city rivals. Rodrigo's ball into the middle. Oh, what a chance, what a ball. And he just couldn't be tapped home by a white shirt. It was superb defending. How did Jude Bellingham not get his long leg towards that ball and thundered it into the net? We'll love to see a replay. It's now with Rodrigo again with Real Madrid. He was the player that brought the ball and put it into the middle. It's the best that Real Madrid have created, especially in the second half. As we get closer to the hour mark. Flick down the right now to Modric. European champions are starting to get into their groove. Boom, now to Modric. 30 yards away from penalty area. A couple 1-2s edge of the penalty area. Gives it towards Rodrigo again, who's being the conductor at the moment of this Real Madrid assault on this Atletico Madrid defence. They're going to try the left-hand side with Mendy. Mendy now towards Vinicius Junior. It's a crunching challenge on Vinicius Junior. The referee says play on. Vinicius Junior's come up to his feet. That was really, really late from the Atleti player. Came in instantly trying to rattle Vinicius Junior. They're still with now Vinicius Junior. He's got it. He's stood up and won the ball. Gives to Germain. It's intercepted. Atletico Madrid working so hard to keep the ball, to keep their shape. And now they've won the ball over the halfway line. Goes Ronaldo. He's absolutely bombing down this left-hand side. Goes in towards the penalty area, but he's run out of options and run out of space. And it stays. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0. As Asensio is just there holding his leg. That was good defending. Got his body in front of the man, but the ball was more importantly in front of him. So he was able to guide it out of play. It's been another goal between Aston Villa and Club Brugge for Aston Villa. So they've doubled their lead on the night. Here it is, Kylian Mbappe. So it hit his shoulder. I need something from him tonight. If you're a Real Madrid supporter, just the sight of goal. It's starting to be a tie that Atletico Madrid fans wanted. And the goal by Aston Villa's Ian Maatsen has got it. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 Arsenal lead in their game. Rodrigo gives the ball to Modric. There's a VAR check on that goal, and Maatsen scored. I'll keep you up to date on that. This one looks like it's going to go to the full length. We've still got half an hour to go, but it's so tentative and it's so even here as the ball's given away, and this is a good chance for Atletico Madrid. Excellent challenge, really good from Asensio. Brilliant. Came across after the ball was given away by Rodrigo. And Fernando Mendy was beaten. And Asensio was there to come and clear away. But they've given away a free kick to Mendy. And Luka Modric has been booked. So Atletico Madrid have a free kick. Edge of the penalty area. 5 out outside, right of the D. I wonder what they're going to do. It was Simeone who was running, and it was Vinicius Junior who clipped him actually in the end. That Aston Villa goal has been confirmed, so it's 2-0 there. You can keep up with all the scores, of course, across Europe. Games in the Championship across the Flashscore app. You can listen to the Flashscore app and download the app from the Google Play Store, Apple Play Store, wherever you get your apps from. Or you can listen to us on the browser, of course. As the ball's whipped in, right-footed. Finds an Atletico Madrid player, and once again, like we saw in the first half, it's an Atleti player who is the player who makes the connection with the ball being whipped into the penalty area. This time it was Longley again. He heads wide. It was Vinicius Junior who was booked, not Modric. Just getting confirmation of that. He's not on the yellow card, so he won't miss the first leg unless he gets sent off in this game, if he goes through, of course. Here's Mendy. Now towards Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. She go back now to Modric. Modric trying to off this in towards Mbappe. Comes back to Modric through the clearance. Modric. 247 passes completed by Atletico Madrid. 87% pass accuracy, 94% pass accuracy. Almost double the amount. Over 400 passes for Real Madrid. So much more dominance. So now with Rudiger for Real Madrid inside his own half, outside the centre circle. He's laid the ball forward to Tchouaméni over the halfway line. Modric moves into the middle. And the ball to Tchouaméni. Modric. Asensio. Modric is a good play. Bernabéu now on to the left. Mendy to Modric. Just frigging pass after pass. Can it lead to something for Real Madrid? Here is Rodrigo. He's coming really into the central area. Asensio. Rodrigo back now to Modric. Modric down the left to Mbappe. He swings this down the right, looking towards Asensio. On the right now it goes to DePaul. Gives the ball away. Back now to Valverde. Valverde for Real Madrid. Wolves playing Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid's half. Real Madrid shooting from left to right in the second period, where the Atletico Madrid ultras are situated. Here is Rodrigo. The ball to Jude Bellingham. Back to Modric. Lovely right hand ball. What's going to be swung in by Vinicius Junior. Up goes Mbappe. Jude Bellingham was there also. The third goal for Aston Villa, and it's another goal for Marco Asensio. He's having a lot of fun for Aston Villa. I'm sure that might be his 10th goal in all competitions. This is joining on loan in January. It's been a good, successful loan deal there. Ronaldo, the 7th goal. He's joining Aston Villa from PSG for Marco Asensio. 3 goals in 2 legs. And across the 2 legs. It's with Atletico Madrid at the moment. Now it's moved over the halfway line. Now for Atletico Madrid. Griezmann. Nice. Looking to flip that to Simeone. Simeone dinks this towards Julian Alvarez. Real Madrid look a bit... They don't have the structure like Atletico Madrid do, because they're looking to break out. But like Modric is just doing there. There's a few players slipping on the turf on that far side. But because they're trying to break out, it just gives the opportunity for when Atleti do go forward. There's a lot of gaps. Bellingham has been clipped by DePaul. And we're halfway through the second half. Just think to yourself, are we heading into penalties? I know we've got a lot of time to go, but Real Madrid don't seem like we're going to break this stubborn defence, and of course there isn't a lot of adventure and gaps. But we have substitutions though, and it's Luka Modric replaced by Lucas Vázquez, I should say, and Camavinga is on for Tchouaméni. So the first roll of the dice comes from Ancelotti and Real Madrid. He's seen enough and he wants to put in Camavinga. So the Frenchman is on, and so is the Spaniard. Down the right it goes for Valverde. Inside Atletico Madrid's half. approaching the penalty area. Here's Rodrigo. Still Verdagula, Endrich, Ibrahim Diaz, Alaba and Lunin all on the bench. Real Madrid for Atletico Madrid, Quaita, Angel Correa, Galan, Lemar and Limond, and there's so many players, and of course Sorof as well, who can come in and score a goal, and Axel Witsel. So there's a lot of talent across both benches to influence this game. As Vinicius Junior is one inside of a free kick. He was clipped by Simeone. So De Paul and Vinicius Junior having a conversation. So what can Real Madrid do from this free kick on that far side? Swung in right footed, looking towards the far side. It's gathered comfortably by Black. It was an in-swinger going deep. It was gathered comfortably by the Atletico Madrid captain and goalkeeper. Real Madrid picked the ball up in the centre. It's with Bernabéu. 30 yards away from penalty. Oh, he's trying to release that to Vinicius Junior. Nearly did, nearly went round the defender. Just haven't had the synergy. We're seeing Mbappe now down the right. This hasn't worked tonight with Mbappe and Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo and Jude tonight. Nothing's come up for them at the moment. This Antoine Griezmann glides at the ball with his hair just bobbling with it. Gives the ball to the right to Gallagher. Gallagher goes in field to Barros to the Pauls there. No changes yet from the home team. They have the advantage on the night. It gives the ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to go round Lucas Vázquez. He has gone round the round and won, but they were finally poised into the second leg as Vinicius Junior has got a free kick after he was brought down by Barrios. All this play inside Atletico Madrid's half. It's now down the right for Real through Rodrigo. It's a nice little low ball to Mbappe. Mbappe trying to turn this to G. Bernabéu now. He's prodded this to the left. He can to Mendy. Mendy to the right hand side. It's a down ball to Rodrigo. Now with Mendy. Mendy now looking towards Camavinga. De Paul. Atletico Madrid having the ball through Gallagher on that left hand side. It's interesting that Ronaldo and Gallagher actually moved into that right hand side position, so advanced in the penalty area for the goal inside the first minute, but they're playing left back and left mid as Rodrigo's just fouled Conor Gallagher. Of course, big week of European action across the Flashscore app and browser. If you do have the app, do continue to interact with it, keep up to date with all the goals, all the news stories, have your notifications on for all the clubs that you follow, all the leagues that you follow. If you are listening on the browser, you can download the Flashscore app. As Julian Alvarez dives into the penalty box, Courtois punches away. It comes down into the penalty now. Back to De Paul, and his effort is blocked comfortably by Mendy. But that was a chance for Atletico Madrid, a real chance. Bundling into the penalty area and letting fly. Julian Alvarez, who has scored 6 in 5 Champions League games, looking to make it 7 and 6. But Courtois was there to beat it away with his right palm. And Real Madrid survive that attack. It's a shot on target though for the home team. But yeah, big night of European action tomorrow in the Europa League. Spurs trailing AZ Alkmaar, travelling to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You can listen to audio commentary with that game. Of course, Spurs looking it's their only chance of silverware, of course, this season, but also to keep their season alive against AZ tomorrow. And the same for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. Big night for the team from Old Trafford, who've making a lot of noise this week. New stadium, Jim doing a few interviews. I'm sure you've kept up to it with the Flashscore news. Both commentaries, live audio commentaries tomorrow of Spurs against AZ Alkmaar, Manchester United against Real Sociedad. There is Rangers against Fenerbahce. Also, Rangers beating Fenerbahce for 3-1. You can listen to audio commentary on that one as Rodrigo is down this right side for Real Madrid. He's just trying to launch the ball forward. He tries to play that long, looking towards Vinicius Junior. But with Atletico Madrid, who have had a response for everything that Real Madrid have been able to throw to them at the moment. Here's Rodrigo. Plays it now to Tchouaméni. He takes a few yards now. Puts the ball on the left side to Mendy. Mendy now to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni angles the ball to the right. Looking now to Valverde. Back to Mendy. I think from a Real Madrid point of view, of course, the first disappointment is conceding so early. That would have been spoken about between them as a group of players and, of course, the management team. But they haven't tested Oblak. Did that so many times in the first leg. Can they test it from this position? It's now with Luka Modric inside the penalty area. He lofts this to Valverde, low ball in, but met once again by Jimenez, and he's able to just clear it away. Back now, the white shirts have it, trying to attack the penalty area. Here's Modric, puts this towards Mbappe. He's brought down. He'll get a corner for his troubles. Kylian Mbappe. It's another corner for Real. So Modric gliding this in right-footed, and it came off Jimenez. And I mean, Mbappe's holding his head, but he's not going to get it. He's not going to get anything, Kylian. I'm sure he was an interested viewer last night with his former club beating Liverpool. And see Luis Enrique. They're not on the. They are on the same side of the draw, aren't they? Real Madrid and PSG. And we got a nice storyline building for the semi-final. Atletico Madrid and Arsenal have something to say about that. And of course, Aston Villa. It's with Rodrigo. Low shot goes in. And we have a shot on target via Real Madrid. It's comfortable for Oblak. Really, really easy. Nothing like the goal he scored last week to kick off this tie. Championship action also taking place tonight. You can keep up to date with about 5 commentaries, including the league leaders, Leeds, who are leading at the moment against Millwall 1-0. It's with Simeone. Simeone now for Atletico Madrid. Puts the ball in the middle to DePaul inside his own half. He checks his back, looking towards Jimenez. Jimenez giving the ball away, and Madrid now with it back. That's Real Madrid through Vinicius Junior, and it's pushed down. He is by Julian Alvarez. There's a lot of rotation in that front six, I have to say. I'm seeing Alvarez sometimes at right back. I'm seeing Alvarez at left back now. He's in the centre. He's just brought down Tchouaméni. I've seen Gallagher, score a goal from a right mid position, from a right central 6-yard box. And he's playing left mid. There is that fluidity as DePaul and Jude Bellingham having a conversation. The thing about Real Madrid as well, though, they're fantastic footballers. One of the best players in the planet. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham. Doesn't get quite high. Doesn't get much higher than that when it comes to calibre of footballers and their quality, but you can rile them and you can rattle them. And Atletico Madrid know that. And there's just a few exchanges between Vinicius Junior there, Atletico player, and there's also a few conversations with Jude Bellingham, with DePaul. Just need to keep their temperament, just well. Here's Mendy, which is now looking back towards Jude Bellingham. It's gathered by Oblak. Let's see if it through Gallagher. Again, the left touchline. Back now to Oblak. Oblak floating this towards the left side. It's a good head down by Alvarez. Behind the ball now to Griezmann. It's a good interception. Bit of time there for Courtois. Now to Mbappe. Trying to keep it and he can't. Alvarez paid big money for it. Atletico Madrid in the summer. Getting him away from Manchester City. Well, Simeone is barking orders to his team and giving the ball away. And here's Bellingham looking now towards Vinicius Junior. He's asking a lot for him, and it will be a a goal kick. Clever defending from Llorente. Low socks for Llorente, no high. It's low socks, and as he comes to clear the ball, hitting the shins of Vinicius Jr. So 1-1 between Arsenal and PSV, but that tie is done. It's still 0-0 on the night between Villa and Club Brugge. Villa leading by 3-1. Bennett gets the ball up, moving through Atletico Madrid's half. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe now to Rodrigo. Valverde's there. Mbappe back to Rodrigo, but it's intercepted by Barrios. Crunching challenge by Modric, and he can find an Atleti player. Nails it. Support a long lane. And Gallagher has to win it. So back with Asensio. Alvarez. So with over the halfway line, De Paul. Straight the ball to Griezmann. Alvarez outside the penalty area. Gives the ball to Griezmann. De Paul. To Griezmann, and to Gallagher. So a free kick to Atletico Madrid. It's Kylian Mbappe who's the player that's fouled. Was it Griezmann and Vinicius Jr. rather? They're both going quite close. The Frenchman on to the Brazilian, quite smart. He kind of kicked the back of Vinicius Jr., but because he was in control of the ball, it seemed there was a decision that was made. So Atletico Madrid have the free kick. It's a real central position. Taken short, play down the right to Llorente. He's going to whip this in low, and Mendy has to kick it away where the Atletico Madrid ultras are situated, all wearing in black behind that goal. They got this game suspended. Sorry, well, not suspended, but it was. The play was suspended. The game continued back when they played earlier in the season. It's Griezmann to take this corner down this near side. First for Atleti in this game. It puts into a really good area. I think away by Real Madrid in the 6-yard box. Back to Griezmann in the penalty area. Can he find a red shirt? Courtois beats it away. And the pressure is still on Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid trying to win another corner. Mendy clears. Back to Bennett. Whipped back in. Headed away by Mbappe of all people. And they have to go back to their goalkeeper. But there was a moment there when Llorente was able to push the ball into the penalty area, and then Griezmann, Real Madrid again, set the ball to that cross, that low cross down the right. Cracking game, even game. It's with Julian Alvarez up against Rodrigo and Tchouaméni, and he's found De Paul down the right. Now to Alvarez, approaching the byline. He's in the penalty area. Here's now Simeone. His cross is blocked by Fede Mendy. That's another corner now for Atletico Madrid. It was Courtois who went down low to clear it away from Griezmann's low cross from that corner. Griezmann to take it short. Whipped in, header wide. What a chance. And it was Longley. It was pinpoint. But he comfortably directed his header left of the penalty areas. We're getting a replay. The director has given us a replay of that Gallagher goal. There's been a goal at the Emirates, and Arsenal have taken the lead. They've retaken the lead. It's Declan Rice putting up his goal at Old Trafford with another one. Tonight, Arsenal safely through, and I'd be happy to move that aggregate score to 90 rather than 80 to remind them of the miserable defeat they faced against Manchester United in 2011. I'm sure they're not bothered by that. It's 39% Atletico Madrid possession, 61% Real Madrid. 2 shots attempted by Real Madrid, 1 on target. Compare that to Atletico Madrid's fine 3 on target. See where the difference is at the moment, but they have conceded a free kick. Atletico Madrid, and Mbappe trying to win the ball from deep. It was De Paul, who's really tight to Mbappe's really tight to Jude Bellingham. De Paul, anyone in that facility of Real Madrid's left sort of centre, he's there like a bumblebee on a summer's day, really attacking the flowers. He's just on it. Really, really good play from the Atletico Madrid midfield number 5. It's Modric on the ball. Asensio. And now to Rudiger. Inside the centre circle, black and yellow boots for Rudiger. Gives it to Modric. The armband on his left arm. It's floated towards Mbappe. And Atletico Madrid maybe to give away the corner. Jude Bellingham believes they should have. He was parrying and pressing Longley all the way into the byline. But at the moment, as it stands, not going to be anything other than Atletico Madrid expanding. Is that going to be a yellow card? Of course, this is a derby. You're going to see these fouls, and it's a yellow card to a Real Madrid player, Tchouaméni. And Tchouaméni there, fouling Griezmann. Frenchman on Frenchman. Griezmann leading on to the foul. Confirmation if he'll miss the next game, Tchouaméni. I think he's one of those players on a yellow. It's Griezmann though, across the byline. Low ball in, looking towards Alvarez. Cleared away by Real Madrid. Only as far as Simeone. Gianni Simeone. Oh, lovely. Here's Griezmann to Alvarez. Shot saved by Courtois. Going down low. Real Madrid just defending so tentatively. It was so close. Alvarez there. Shot first time. It was just at Courtois. Stays there, 1. Real Madrid 0. Tchouaméni is... I knew that. Just wanted to confirm. And he will miss the next match. If Real Madrid go through to the quarterfinal, he will not be available. It's now with De Paul. De Paul now to Griezmann. Griezmann back to De Paul. First time whipped in. Looks to the far post. It's good. High up. And the header. Is that Jimenez? Yes, it is. He's headed over and wide. So that's now both Atletico Madrid centre-backs been able to get contact in the penalty area when the ball has been whipped in from the flanks, especially from a set piece. Over the halfway line to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni now to Vinicius Junior. That yellow card is the first yellow of the evening, by the way, to Tchouaméni. Mendy. Winning the ball now to Asensio. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now back to Valverde. Modric. Now back to Asensio. Bit of time now for Mendy to bring the ball down. He does that inside the centre circle. Rudiger pushed Real Madrid all the way back at Atletico Madrid. It's now with Courtois. With Rudiger. It's Asensio. Rodrigo's there. There's Valverde trying to build from this right side. Real Madrid. Modric. They trail through that early Gallagher goal. Mendy. With Vinicius Junior down this left side. Looking the touchline. There's a crunching challenge there by Griezmann. Mendy. Okay, now towards Rodrigo is on this left hand side. It's really slow, patient play from Real Madrid. Conor Gallagher's opening goal was 27 seconds. Is the fastest goal ever scored by an Englishman in the history of the UEFA Champions League. So, a historical opener from Gallagher. From an English point of view, as Bernabéu and Simeone get in each other's way. Simeone and Bernabéu having a little bit of a debate. It was a swinging. They got in each other's way, and Jude was in a good position. He came off Simeone, his head up, and looking towards Griezmann. DePaul. Moving out towards Gallagher. Towards England's international squad is announced on Friday. Thomas Tuchel. You can read up on that on the Flashsport app on Friday. It's a new section. You'll be able to find out players that have made Thomas Tuchel's first international list. There's Griezmann. Griezmann now flicked it down the right to Simeone. Simeone inside the penalty area, back to Griezmann. That's one back by Mbappe. Mbappe trying to roll the defender. He gets the free kick, and he actually is booked. Barrios. Atlético Madrid on. Real Madrid now 2-2. Good work from Mbappe. He used his body there and just glided to the full, but he's holding his shirt. Valverde for Real Madrid. Modric. Rudiger. Out to Mendy. Vinicius Junior. To Simeone inside the centre circle. Modric back to Valverde. Asensio now. Oh, he's played that ball inside the left-hand channel towards Mbappe. He let it run. He's killing Mbappe, twisting and turning. He puts the ball in the middle, looking towards Jude Bellingham. And that's cleared away. You wonder if they're looking to change tack, and it's not getting much joy down the middle. Killing Mbappe. It's better to put Jude there and maybe change things, bring in a Brahim Diaz. These are the conversations that Carlo Ancelotti probably having with his management team, or even himself, because at the moment not getting the best out of that attacking front line. But they do have a corner down this near side. It's Luka Modric to take it. Puts his left hand out as he uses his right foot to in-swing this in. Oblak should get there, and he does. He gathers well. The ball was just outside the 6-yard box, left of the D. And Oblak is already getting a player up and running down this left side in Simeone. And that will be a corner kick for Atlético Madrid, and they're pumping the crowd up. They've gone from one end to another. Atlético Madrid, good quick play from Oblak. Throwing it long towards, was that Ronaldo? It looked like it was Simeone. Either way, it came off Rodrigo, and due to that, he immediately tried to plead that he didn't touch it, but it was clear that he got a touch. And Griezmann and Oblak having a conversation. It was all happening in this tie. Crunch game between the two Madrid sides. Atlético Madrid have the lead in the night, but we're level in the tie. It's whipped in right-footed, headed away by Jude Bellingham. It'll be another corner. Still waiting to get confirmation of how many minutes will be added on the back end of this half. I think we're just going to have the 1 minute at the moment. It's going to be whipped in right-footed. Once again, swung in by Gallagher, goes into the 6-yard box, and that goes all the way wide. And that is the half-time whistle. And a first half that has flown by, but one that has been shaped and was instantly shaped inside the first 30 seconds, 27 seconds in fact. Conor Gallagher scoring the fastest goal in Champions League history from an Englishman. That has put Atlético Madrid level in the tie and head on the night. Real Madrid completely stung, and they haven't really showed any attacking adventure at Real Madrid, but they have a lot of match winners on the field. We know who Atlético Madrid down the right side. 4 minutes added on here. 4 minutes until penalties. So with Brahim Diaz close to the left side. And towards Mendy. Oh, really good work from Vinicius Junior. Tries to go past Varane. Going to go past another, though. He's standing strong. Penny for his fault if he were to grab a late winner. It's floated in by Lino. Good over by Sudov. To Lino, and here's Alvarez. He stayed on. He was the player that's replaced. It's now a cross ball and it's overhit. That'll be a goal kick for Real Madrid. Angel Correa. 3 touches and another one just to keep it in. It was really good skill. He went for goal. It would have been a superb winner, that's for sure. But a better option was to tee up Alvarez. Carlo Ancelotti looking on. Hands in his pocket. Jacket up. Black tie. Aston Villa have qualified for the Champions League quarter-finals. They will take on Paris Saint-Germain in the next round. So that's one tie that is confirmed. Benham. To Mendy. Another player down here for Atletico Madrid. It's DePaul now holding his left hamstring. So Vinicius Junior wants to have a conversation with the referee, how many he's going to be added on. So it looks like there's going to be a change. Real Madrid supporters are some in the Metropolitano. They're in the defence it at the moment. I haven't seen much joy. Looks like we're going to have to see another. Looks like we're all going to have to endure half an hour more. I feel like we always, when you get to this stage, you just want to give us penalties at least. We've been with you the whole time. Flash Score will be with you throughout this extra time period. Saw you last night, Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool go to penalties. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid is heading to extra time as DePaul is replaced. It's a huge admiration from the Atleti supporters. On to the field comes on Molina, player that scored a World Cup penalty, winning penalty against France. So it's with Real Madrid. We are in the final minute of the 4 that's been added on, but we'll get a couple minutes added on. To lose it now would be heartbreaking for either two sides. You do wonder if it's going to settle for extra time, but of course they're both going to go for the win. Here is Courtois. It's very rare you don't see Real Madrid scoring. It's all like yesterday, Liverpool, 120 minutes, no goals. It's with Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz trying to float that around. He's giving the ball away. Now back with Lino. And now to Wars. Sudov. He's got a lot of room here for Atletico Madrid. Sudov, the flag stayed onside. The flag stayed down, so he's onside. Looks like he was off though, and the flag has gone up. It was quite clear that the Norwegian was ahead of the white shirts of Real Madrid. Yeah, his knee was sticking out. It was an easy one for the linesman. He will still play on here. We're in the 95th minute. 4 added on. Here's Vinicius Junior. He's going to play diagonal, long ball to Jude Bellingham. Headed away by Atletico Madrid. And that is it. We're going to head to extra time here. Well, Conor Gallagher with the opener after 27 seconds. The only goal that we have seen in this game. Real Madrid come into this tie with a 2-1 advantage that was erased within 27 seconds, and it's that goal that has led us to this fate. It's extra time in the Madrid derby in the Champions League last 16. It's the final tie to be sorted and to be finished, and we'll have you covered here on Flash Score. We'll be back after a short break for the extra time period. And let's go Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0, 2-2 on the tie. Here we go. Welcome back to Flash Score for audio commentary of this last 16 games, last 16 a game that is being played, because we had results across the two nights with Bayern going through, PSG, Inter Milan, Dortmund, Arsenal and Aston Villa, Barcelona also. But we still need to find a winner between the two Madrid teams. Atletico Madrid leading on the night. Real Madrid have been at their best, and Vinicius Jr. missing a penalty in the 70th minute. It's going to be Real Madrid to kick things off for us, shooting from right to left in the first half of extra time. There's been a few changes for the two sides across the 90s, you can imagine, so I'll give you a rundown of the two teams. Starting with the home team, it's Oblak in goal, Ronaldo, Longley, Jimenez and Llorente the back four. Lino Barrios and Molino is on. Angel Correa, Suraf and Alvarez is the 11 now for Atleti. For Real Madrid, Courtois in goal, Valverde, Asensio, Rudiger and Fran Garcia has come on for Mendy, Varquez, Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, Diaz, Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. So that's the selection for both these sides. The ball's floated now to the right hand side for Real Madrid. That gives it to Varquez. Varquez now into Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia puts the ball into the middle. It's high. It's gathered comfortably by Oblak. Just feels like everything's geared to a penalty shootout. It's been the perfect game for Atletico Madrid. The only thing you would say is that they've not had the chance to fire in a goal, and they nearly have here. Driving forward, Angel Correa right low, and Rudiger's cut it out. Oh, what a chance! A drilled ball low into the 6-yard box. Atleti trying to start the first half of the extra time quickly. Alvarez taking the ball, good work from Jude Bellingham, back now to Mbappe. Mbappe trying to swing that to Vinicius Jr. It was Valverde. Valverde with the ball. It's now to Mbappe. Valverde inside the centre circle, gives the ball now to Varquez. Varquez gives the ball to Bellingham. Bellingham to Fran Garcia. Garcia now to Mbappe. Mbappe now getting the ball to Brahim Diaz. And Garcia gives the ball for Varquez. And the ball to Fran Garcia. Vinicius Jr. Oh, it goes round one. Puts the ball in the middle. It's good ball to Bernabéu. Comes back out here. Low ball in. And it's gathered comfortably by Oblak. It's an opportunity there. Brahim Diaz, of course, got the winner last week in the first leg. It's a bit of a sign of a goal. Here's Camavinga, tries to put a leg in. Excellent challenge. Comes into follow up by Bellingham, but the referees decided to give the free kick. What a ball that was for Oblak. Brought down by Angel Correa. So they've changed the front three, front two rather, with Soloff and Angel Correa coming in as a front two, and Alvarez, the player, now dropping a bit deeper. And those two have combined a few times, Alvarez and Angel Correa, but this time it was Angel Correa trying to tee up Soloff. It's with Atleti at the moment inside Real Madrid's half, down the right side. Once again, Angel Correa, he looks towards the Norwegian header, deflected, and it's comfortable for Courtois. It's over the halfway line already for Real Madrid. They're not hanging about, trying to attack this Atleti goal. Of course, Real Madrid haven't scored on the night. Can they go 120 minutes without scoring? It's remarkable defending, just what PSG were able to do yesterday to keep Liverpool out for that long. Here's Camavinga. Midfield reminded the winner will officially now play Arsenal. We knew that already last week after that fantastic 7-1 victory for Mikel Arteta's team. They drew 2-2 to PSV on the night. But qualification secured, and the winner of this tie will face Arsenal. Arsenal will be heading to Madrid in April, but which side of Madrid? Would it be the white of Real, or would it be here to take on Atleti at the Metropolitano? We'll have to wait and see. It's Madrid attacking, approaching the byline. Looking towards that left. Pulled away, it's given away. Atletico Madrid moving forward down the left. Nice bit of work. Here is that Molina? I couldn't see. There's another Atletico player in the way. He's floated the ball now to the right, and look at it. Nice little work. Oh, what an interception that was from the defender. Was that Rudiger? Never made that challenge. Deserved the praise he got. Here's Vinicius Jr. floating the ball. Over the halfway line he goes. He's actually down the right now. Trying to go past Lino. Lino wins the ball. Referee points to the ball. He wants help and looks like he's in a lot of trouble. And he's got a bit of cramp. So he's just got to sort out Vinicius Jr. Seven on the back, of course. Looked like he was found. Vinicius Jr. but referee wasn't buying it. On the right goes that. We're seeing a bit of a replay, so there's no play at the moment. Just in that Rudiger clearance. More time being killed. So, coming onto the field is Cesar Azpilicueta. Looks like Lino can't play. Okay, more than just cramp it seems. He might have just pulled something. And at this stage, you can't risk that. Ronaldo off. And onto the field comes Cesar Azpilicueta in his second season at Atletico Madrid, of course. All black. Now we'll kick things off for us here. We've got a fair few minutes added on the back end of this first half. On the right goes Van Gogh. Molina. Gets the ball now high. Look at the Barrios. Good ball. Look at the Sirloff. That was excellent. Pinpoint. Found him. He made the right connection when Courtois would have definitely be in action. Barrios lofting this to the far side. I said this during the first half and many times during the second period. I don't think I've ever seen Real Madrid this toothless. This lethargic in their play. Yes, at times they have up the ante, up the tempo, but it's unlike them. If you're an Atletico Madrid fan, this is what you want tonight. You want to see a Real Madrid team play like this. But at the moment it's still level. I'm heading to Benz unless we see a goal inside this extra time period. Here's Jude Bellingham, 30 yards away from the penalty area for Real Madrid. He's guiding left to right. He's floated it to the right hand side to Lucas Vázquez. He gets rid of it quickly. It's with Valverde. Gets the ball back here. Valverde shoots and he's just dribbled wide. There was no white shirts gambling in the 6-yard box. If there was, it would have been an easy tap home. Real Madrid need more moments like that. Jude's been really good tonight because what Jude Bellingham's done, he's dropped in the pockets and been able to get things going. He helped create the penalty that Vinicius Jr. had missed. Real flashpoint in the game. It'll be a talking point for sure if Atleti win. Unless on pens or not. Real Madrid had the game there to be won. Mendy. for Rudiger for Real Madrid. Back with Bernabéu. Another position where you can just spread the ball. That looked like it was a bit off target. So Lucas Vázquez has to run back to go grab the ball. Camavinga for Real Madrid. The ball to Kylian Mbappe. Trying to glide. Does Mbappe, plays it to the right side. Looking to Fran Garcia. Here's Jude Bellingham. Can he turn his body? He can to Valverde. Valverde now looking towards you expected Vinicius Junior to go around it. He's still going for it. Wins a corner for his troubles. Just a bit slow. Now the career. He's been in the action, hasn't he? Yeah, he did get a final touch. It's good refereeing. So Real Madrid with this corner down this near side. Lucas Vázquez wanted to play it short with Vinicius Junior, but decided to not do that. To decide to pop it in. This is the ball right-footed. Cleared away by Atletico Madrid. And accelerating now down the right. Valverde. The career just dropped there. Now it's with Valverde with the ball. He's looking for a free kick. Well, Angel Career isn't going to get it. Put away. Here's Sheriff. And Atletico Madrid have been leading since the very first minute. We're now in the 102nd. So over 100 minutes. Atletico Madrid have led in this game tonight. But across the tie, it's 2-2. It's been 2-2 for that long. Dortmund beat Lille in the early kick-off tonight. Arsenal drew 2-2 to PSV, but have a healthy lead, more than a healthy lead, 9-3 win over PSV in aggregate, and of course Villa beating Brugge 3-0 and winning 6-1 on aggregate. Low ball comes in towards the Atletico penalty box, cleared away, and he'd like to come get it, and he does. And he does well. Black behind that forward, headed on by Mendy. Now with it's given away by Barrios. Couple minutes till half time. He's Rudiger. Back now to Courtois. Now just using his left foot to launch this back into Letty's half. Be a throw in to the far side. There'll be a couple minutes added on due to the injury to Ronaldo. With obviously Azpilicueta coming on. Got Credit. Medina twisting and turning here, driving towards the byline for Atletico Madrid. That's blocked by a Real defender, swung back in. Courtois, just for a moment, it looked like it was going to fondle into his own net, but he's always got safe hands. The Belgian goalkeeper. Let's roll this out to Camavinga. We spread this down to Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's got Kylian Mbappe to the right of him. Vinicius Junior's going to go alone inside the penalty area. Still Vinicius Junior pulls his back now, edge of the box. The moment kind of went. So not surprised to see Mbappe a bit frustrated there. Now with Camavinga, didn't have much options, so he had to spin that towards Lucas Vázquez. 30 yards away from the penalty at right centre of Anelli's half. Ruben Diaz back to Valverde. Ruben Diaz now back to Valverde. Valverde inside Anelli's half. Now they're just passing the ball between themselves. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are comfortable in the bank of 5. They've won the ball at Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid bite back through Lucas Vázquez. It's Surprised that wasn't given as a free kick. He's been held by the Lady player, but not enough for the referee to see as a free kick. So now with Vinicius Jr. He's been brought down. Referee says play on. It looked like that may have been a foul. Oh, excellent challenge from Jude Bellingham. Really good. It's been a good night. He's pleading a lot for Vinicius Jr. to go on with it and play on. They want it tonight. Both teams, of course, as a derby. It's a place to the quarterfinals. These two are battling for La Liga. In Spain, of course, it's with Camavinga. Camavinga now driving forward, floating the ball now to Lucas Vázquez. We're still playing in the first half of of extra time. We've got 2 minutes added on. That's a free kick into the box, and Real Madrid have wanted a free kick for quite a while on that period, and they've got it. This is a fabulous position for a Real Madrid superstar to put the ball in. Just getting a replay of Vinicius Jr. Not Juventus having a tiff, but Juventus winning that foul. He wanted a bit more. So this is a chance now for Real Madrid. Brahim Diaz is over it. It's taken short, right footed, went for goal. Why did they not put the ball into the penalty area? They went for goal and they fired it wide. Because Vázquez and Diaz, I don't know what they were doing. For Atletico Madrid, they have survived. That might just be it for the first half of extra time. It might be between Oblak and Courtois. With Atletico giving the ball now to thrown out. We're throwing down the near side. It's half time now between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. It's 1-0 to Atletico on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. And we're 15 minutes away from penalties. We'll be back for the second half of extra time shortly. To flash score for this audio commentary. It's the final 15 minutes of this last 16 tie between the two Madrid teams, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 0 on the night. 2-2 on the tie. Will we get a winner in these Final 15 minutes or so, or will we have the penalties which we saw take place between these two sides back in 2016, because of course these two have faced many a time in the Champions League, especially in the last 13 years, 10 years or so. The final in 2014, which was won by Real Madrid in Lisbon, where Atletico Madrid led. They led for such a long time when Diego Costa got the opener, and then Sergio Ramos planted his header to make it 1-1. Then Bell and Ronaldo got the goals in extra time, and then with the final in 2016, Real Madrid won that in the San Siro. So they have history of extra time. The ball's now down the right, over the halfway line it goes with Jude Bellingham. Bellingham now looking towards Diaz. Ruben Diaz. Diaz now. Give the ball back. Back to Bellingham. Ball could 1-2. There's Jude Bellingham. Back to Brahim Diaz. Trying to loft this low, and that will come out, and that will be a corner kick to Real Madrid. To the annoyance of the Atletico defenders. Jimenez, who's, you've got to think at this point, tired legs are going to be kicking it. Both sides are playing, with a lot of enthusiasm, playing a lot of, pumping their team in their legs. It's whipped in right-footed. The corner doesn't lead to anything. It falls to Camavinga actually. Camavinga trying to find a bit of room. Good defending from Atletico Madrid. It was a wall of red, denying the white shirts any type of progression. But the white shirts have won the ball back, and they're flooding forward again. It's now with Valverde. This is cross deflected. It's comfortable for our Black. And our Black will try and roll this one out. He does throw this out down the right side. So now with Vinicius Junior. So thrown out to the far side to Diaz. Diaz. So floated back. Oh, listen, first time looking towards Mendy. Not to mate. Looking towards Rudiger, sorry. Mendy's cut off due to injury, but Rudiger stayed up there. So Garcia's replaced Mendy. Happened at the end of the normal time. Real Madrid, can they break down this stubborn Atletico Madrid team? It's thrown to the right, intercepted. So now with Barrios. Trying to pin the ball on the halfway line. Here's Camavinga. Back to Valverde. Real Madrid. They find a way to unlock this. Atletico Madrid team. Back to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham has the ball on his right foot, wants to go for goal here. Bellingham elects not to. Here's Diaz. Diaz now looking towards Valverde. Valverde now to Vasquez. Vasquez tries to swig that goalwards, and that's intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Is it going to be a corner? Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick. I did think it was a corner, but whenever Vasquez was setting up, it was like he was going to throw it in. So right-footed by Vasquez. There's a Real Madrid player down on the ground. Falls to one in the middle. Still with Diaz. Waits for Vasquez to get back in to the goal. Lays this back now to Fran Garcia. Here's Verga. Now Atleti have really, speak about tiredness, have dropped a few yards in the beginning of the second period. Have put so much into the full 90. So much into game. There we go. Ball down the right side. Looking to Angel Correa for Atletico Madrid. Great challenge from Camavinga. He played it off Llorente, who'd bundled forward as well. Still on the right side, Real Madrid. So with Brahim Diaz. Bellingham has to skip past a few. The ball's now with our black in goal for Atletico Madrid. So rolled out now to Longley. Longley, the ball to Jimenez. Got 10 minutes left of this extra time period. Can we find a winner? We've not been spoiled for goals. The first goal came in after 27 seconds. It's been a long time since we've seen a goal. And it's not been a game that's offered a lot of goal-mouth action. It's been a lot of passing, a lot of defending, but not a lot of chances being created. Oh no. Atletico Madrid puts the ball into the middle to Barrios. Barrios gives the ball away. Here's Camavinga. Camavinga trying to go over the halfway line. Plays it back now. Good work. Here's Diaz. Still with Real Madrid outside the technical area of Simeone, and every time that's happened and he's come close, the Atletico player has won the ball off a Real. It's like a magnet, just barking orders and just screaming at his players, win the ball, win the ball, win the ball, win the ball. And that's what seems to happen every single time. They have a free kick here, Atletico Madrid. It's Jude Bellingham who's flicked it on. Longley. We do wonder for Atletico Madrid, they're happy for this to go to penalties. They want to try and be more adventurous. You know, they can score late goals. You know, the Copa del Rey against Barcelona a few weeks ago when they drew 4-4. We'll see what they can do. So down the right now to Lorenzo. It's going to be a throw into Atletico Madrid down that far side. The referee's actually overall that decision is given the throw in to Real Madrid. Let's see how he could have made that mistake, but he has, and Fran Garcia is going to take this throw in. It was Elano about to take it for Atleti, but now it's a Real ball inside their penalty area momentarily, but it's cleared away by Real Madrid. Up to now Jude Bellingham, he has a good security to his game. He's put the ball forward, and they've gone back. They have gone back because they found Jude Bellingham. And the referee having a conversation with Aspilicueta. He's going to book him. He's having a conversation. Referee's having a conversation with Cesar Aspilicueta. I don't think he liked his tone. But yeah, he just took Jude Bellingham's legs away. I mean, it's a real sort of gets the studs in, more of a connection. And this is Mbappe in the penalty area. That'll be a corner kick for Real Madrid. Can they get a late winner here? Can anybody get a late winner into the 115th minute of this Champions League second leg, last 16 tie between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid? So they'll be swung in by Lucas Vázquez, wiped in by found a right shot by now to Diaz, pulled over by a referee. But the Atletico player, they look for the referee, but the referee doesn't give Atleti anything. And now Lucas Vázquez is holding his left rib. There's going to be another yellow card, and I think both sets of players have done well to keep their discipline across the 150th minute, but now there's tired legs across the field. Yellow cards have been dished out right, left, right and centre now. I just feel there's one opportunity, there's one chance. Will it go to the home team in Atletico Madrid? Will they advance and finally get that win over Real Madrid in the Champions League? Or would it be Madrid, Real Madrid, the kings of Europe, the current European champions that find it, 15-time winners? And Vinicius Junior's been replaced. He won't get an opportunity to take a penalty and in the shootout because he's been replaced by Hendrick. I'll have to mull over that. His work is done, and this time very surprised by it, I have to be honest with you. Of course, you need to have some invention, but have so many quality players. How many are going to take off? said that in the last substitution. They're still going in for more. Here is Mbappe trying to run onto a Jude Bellingham ball, but it's going to have a comfortably by All Black. On the right side. Okay, now towards good challenge by Camavinga. He's Alvarez. Alvarez now down the right. Here's Llorente. Good ball. Oh, cleared away by Real Madrid. As far Hernandez has been booked. This is good work by Atletico Madrid. All of this down the left hand side, inside their own half. Lucas Vázquez just trotting on. I don't know what the statistics are, but sometimes you feel like it's very rare you see goals in extra time. It always seems to tend to go to penalties. And it seems like we're heading to that conclusion between these two teams. When we saw the draw it being made, we knew it was going to be a close affair. We knew that it was going to be a titanic affair. I don't know if it's been titanic, but it's definitely close. No one's really pulled ahead, no one's taken advantage, but there is time still to leave a permanent mark on this Champions League last 16 game in the Madrid derby. Julian Alvarez whips this ball in towards the penalty area. It's once again met by a white shirt. The shot is flowing to Oliver. They won a penalty. Llorente funneling over. Not going to get one. Did he dive? Yeah, he just dropped to the floor, didn't he, a little bit. He kind of jumped into Endrick. Endrick didn't do anything. Didn't see much of Endrick since he's come on in the last couple of moments. Would love to influence the game, make his stamp on this tie. And this Real Madrid team. 119th minute now we're in. Bellingham. Now to Camavinga. Floated to the left side. Oh, he's overcooked that. And that'll be a throw into Atletico Madrid in the side there in half. And those tired legs again are being shown across the board now, it seems. 2 minutes away from penalties. Less than 2 minutes, in fact. And Zaletti trying to go over the halfway line, but it's met by Rudiger and Asensio. Asensio and Courtois. Courtois is even one player. He's currently just squatting. Asensio just squatting here. It's a big shift, you know. It's 120 minutes. These footballers are playing more games than ever. I know not many people are going to put the violins in the background of my commentary, but you know, when you play this a lot of football, the intensity, the concentration, it's tiring for the mind and the body. And that's all before the penalty shootout for our entertainment. We're in the final minute now of this extra time period. 120 minutes have been played. Remarkable, absolutely remarkable. For half an hour. It's with Mbappe. We're back to now. Rudiger to Asensio. Will we get a final opportunity? Flow to the left side. No, Endrick can't get there. So I wonder how many minutes will be added on the back end of this extra time period. We're into the 121st minute. I don't think there'll be many time now added on. Lina finding a bit of room now for Serif. Serif trying to guide himself around the Real Madrid defender. Real Madrid defender as well to clear it. Camavinga is there to intercept. That would be a throw in though to Atletico Madrid. And we know that Cesar Azpilicueta can swing these ones in. So it's an opportunity for Atletico Madrid. This will be the final opportunity. There are not going to be many many minutes added on? There's nothing added on. That's what we're hearing on Flash Score. It goes in, cleared away by Real Madrid, and that's it. Penalties to decide the fate of Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, to find out who will take on Arsenal in the quarter-final of the Champions League. Real Madrid couldn't score 120, and the goal that was scored after 27 seconds has taken us here by Conor Gallagher. So penalties is the offering, and we'll be back for the start of the penalties here live on Flash Score once they start.